Let's play.
One Halloween at Tidmouth, Knapford, Sir Topham Hatt was talking to Thomas. Thomas, there is a shipment of candy at Brendam Docks. Please bring it back here to Tidmouth, Knapford. Halloween candy? For the children? Yeah, sure. The children. So off Thomas went to get the trucks full of candy. The children will laugh and cheer when they see me pulling in with the candy. I'm the #1 tank engine on all of Sodor. Thomas was headed back to Tidmouth Knapford when Spencer saw what was happening. Candy, eh? The Duke and Duchess of Boxford would love it if I got that candy for them. Spencer had an idea. Thomas continued on his merry way with the candy. Oh! Huh! That'll teach you, Thomas. That candy belongs to the fastest engine on all of Sodor. Spencer. Spencer, why are you doing this? You thought you could beat me in a race. Well, it's too late, Thomas. That candy is all mine. After Spencer loaded up the candy, he set off to the Duke and Duchess's summer house. Meanwhile, James was off on his line, pulling the one thing he loved to pull more than anything else. Freight. Pumpkin freight is the best freight. Suddenly he came up on Thomas. Thomas, what happened to you? Spencer knocked me off the tracks. Why? Did you challenge him to another race? No, I was pulling candy for Sir Topham Hatt. And Spencer took all of it. Spencer took Sir Topham Hatt's candy? Now the children won't have any candy for Halloween. I don't think Sir Topham Hatt was going to share that candy with any children. James, you have to stop Spencer and save Halloween. Don't worry about a thing, Thomas. I'm on it. As Spencer sped along the track with the candy, James set off to get the candy back with his pumpkin. As James laid his pumpkin down onto a track, his driver switched the points on the track. What happened? That's what you get for stealing candy, Spencer. You may be the fastest, but I'm the most splendid. So James loaded up all the candy in his trucks. James, are you taking all the candy for yourself? I'm taking more than just the candy, Spencer. I'm taking the pumpkin back, too. Meanwhile, Salty was on the tracks. Yar, Spencer! Who derailed you now? Yar. Salty! I can't lie to you. It was James. He stole all the candy from the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. Yar, that doesn't sound like James. And why does the Duke and Duchess have such a long haul of candy? They were gonna have a Halloween party. That candy belongs to the Duke and Duchess. I'd never lie to you, Salty. Yar, all those little children without the candy. Well, we've got to get it back from James, we do. So off Salty went to find James. James was on his way back to Tidmouth Knapford when suddenly Salty found James. Yar! Are you stealing candy from children now, James? Salty, what are you talking about? This candy belongs to Sir Topham Hatt. Yar, Spencer told me all about you being a salt doggy. I don't even know what that means, but I'm almost at Tidmouth Knapford and I'm delivering the candy. Yar. We'll see about that. And with that, Salty sped away. There's too much salt in his old engine. He doesn't know what he's talking about. James continued on his way when suddenly... Salty, why? Yar, my name might be Salty, but it's a sweet tooth I have. Yar, ho ho ho. So Salty loaded up all the candy and went about his way. Yar. Down by the docks, That's the place to be, down by the docks, with all the candy.
I need to keep up with him.
He's fast.
Can I just keep up with him?
Meanwhile, Percy's found James. James, what happened to you? Salty derailed me and took a bunch of candy. You mean all the candy for the children? Well, it was Sir Topham Hatt's candy. I don't know if any are going to go towards any children. Sir Topham Hatt will be very upset. I should go talk to Salty. So off Percy went to find Salty. Salty was racing on the track way too fast. Percy was chugging along minding his own business. Yarr! I feel like someone released a kraken on me. Salty, now we're both derailed and the children will never have the candy. Meanwhile, Toby was chugging along over a bridge. All of a sudden, he came upon a crash. Percy, Salty, what happened to you two? Yarr, that treasure and candy be mine, yarr. Toby, you must quickly get all the candy and take it to Tidmouth Knapford immediately. It's for the children. Don't worry, Percy. I know just what to do. Meanwhile, at Tidmouth Knapford, it was getting late. Sir Topham Hatt was wondering where all the candy was. Thomas should have been back hours ago. I must find that candy. So Sir Topham Hatt got in a police car and they went off in search of Thomas. Thomas, what happened to the candy? Sir Topham Hatt, it was Spencer. He derailed me and took all the candy for himself. We must find Spencer immediately. Well, Spencer, where's the candy? James derailed me, sir, and took the candy for himself. We must find James. James, what happened to the candy? It was Salty, sir. He took the candy for himself. I think he was headed towards Brendam Docks. It is almost time for Halloween. We must find that candy. Salty, Percy, it appears you two had a head-on collision. But more importantly, where is the candy? Yarr, 'twas Toby, sir. He came and got it from us. I told him to take it directly to Tidmouth Knapford, sir. And I wonder where Toby might be. Well, Billy Bob, what do you think? Yee-hoo! This here's the best Halloween ever, Mr. Toby. What do you think, Oinky? He was at a crossing by. Off Salty went to find James.